Howdy, everybody. It's Justin. Okay, give me just a second to set things up. I'm sorry if I sound kind of low energy right now. I just got up from a unintentional nap. Have you ever had an accidental nap? I just had an accidental nap. So I am still recovering from that. I was knocked out. Okay, luckily I got up in time for the stream, but maybe with the luck, maybe it was, the good Lord hooking me up. Okay, let's see here. I'm gonna go share. Oh, that's my wife. Right here, and let's see here. Start streaming. There we go. That's set up. That's set up. Yeah. Okay. Everything is set up. Give me just a moment. I'll be right back. Well, actually, go ahead and play some of these tunes in the back. Well, never mind. I need to grab my phone. Right, I'll be right back. Oh, there it is. Now, I was looking for it. And I was like, what the heck? Okay. Let me go ahead and play some of this in the background. Okay, now what I'm doing is I'm just letting people know I'm live streaming now, that's all. Okay. Okay, and oops. Okay, that is all set up now. Alright guys, welcome to the live stream. My name is Justin Fox. It's true. I'll cut this down right here. Gonna be a little more talking today. Oh man. As I said, I woke up from a nap and I was not the you know what out. so, I just wanted to let you guys know that. So last week I was attempting to discover a good way to implement the backgrounds, and what I came up with so far was this. Well, not that. Now, there's an overlay on top of this, so it looks kind of funky or whatever. But I want to make the backgrounds completely hand drawn in black and white, because again, it's one of the themes of the game, and I just want to make the lighting itself to be a different kind of tone or color depending on what the particular scene or whatever calls for. So that is just something that I would like to do, and I found a nice way to get the furniture in here, and so I'm very happy with what we did last week. Very happy about that. Let me also pop out my chat here so I can see what the fudge y'all are talking about, just in case you are here. Yeah, pop that out. Last week was really frustrating because, like, whenever I try to pop the chat out, it would be like, oh, you're disconnected. So that's not happening anymore in the name of Jesus. All right. Let's see here. I just want to make sure everything is all right with the stream and everything. So, cause I had a bunch of weird stuff happen before. One time didn't record audio at all, and just weird stuff like that. So I'm always kind of leery about that, and trying to make sure that everything is good to go, or should I say good to fro? See what I did there with that? I said good to fro because I have an afro. I have an afro. Look, see, look, it's right there. It's right there. You know, this is funny. So there's a little project I'm working on right here too. So, check it out. Where's it at? Here we go. Hello. Yeah, it looks terrible. I'm going to go back and fix all this stuff with the mouth and everything. But you get a sneak peek into the possible new show that I'm going to be doing here soon. So yeah, look forward to that. Doggone it. I like how I command you to look forward to something. Look forward to that. Marketing is about peer pressure, and that's all there is to it. Right, gotcha. Let me go ahead and send a message out to you guys on Facebook as well about what's going on. Okay, we'll go ahead and send this to my no room group. How about that? There we go. Shazam. I said Shazam. Okay. Anyway, okay. And I apologize if I'm not doing the live stream in the correct format or way. I'm still learning my way through a lot of this stuff, so have a little bit of mercy on me. Okay, so I'm going to remodel this room a bit more because, like, at this point in time, this guy lives in a apartment complex palace, and it's not really where he's at economically. He's not poor, but he's not rich either. He's just kind of, you know, he's a single dude. You know, a lot of times single dudes don't really require much in terms of size, board, things like that. They'll get a nice place, you know, but with a lot of single men, they just don't care. Oh man, Not all. Not all. Not all. There's definitely those who care a little bit less than other people. That's kind of what Aaron's like. Or AA Ron. AA Ron, where are you at? Well, you better be deaf, mute, or gone, AA Ron. You done messed up, AA Ron. No, stop. Okay, so I shrunk this down a little bit more so it looks like a more sensible size for an apartment that a guy like this might have. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to place the furniture in here. And you'll see why. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the dimensions of this area right here. And then I'm going to, right click and save it as an image. So when I save it as an image, what's going to happen is that it's going to, what's the best way to say it? I need some music here so I can concentrate. So then what's going to happen is that I'm going to take that, put it as a layer, multiply the size of it so it can blow it up to the size of the room and have some very specific shading and neat things like that, so it'll make it look pretty, like the previous room does. So this is kind of like my first full-on test to see what the sink can really look like. So that's what I was struggling with last week, was making the sink actually look proper and pretty and things like that. Proper and pretty like me. All right. So let's go ahead and add. Yeah, we'll close the kitchen area off right here. Yeah. This might be a bizarre looking place. I need to do, honestly, I truly do. I need to do more research on architecture and what that's about and what that's like. Because it's not something that you really think about. But I see how many times I get stuck in terms of how to design a doggone room, and I'm kind of tired of doing that. So a necessary thing might be to just study some architecture. Why do they make the choices that they make? There's always method to the madness, so to speak. So get over it, Justin. You're gonna do some architecture study, and that's fine. That is not a proper stairway. Yeah, that looks kind of like crap. But these are, at first these are going to be placeholders, but I'm figuring my way around with it, so, I'll probably, more than likely, certainly, won't use these. I mean, these are the placeholders until I get a hold of them. I can make an image of them and take a picture of this whole thing, and then, do what I need to do with it. Let's see. No, yeah, that's fine. My homie. It has on the left. Okay. Is that better? And what's only on the left? Like on the left audio channel, or what's on the left? Okay. But in any case, this is my main man and the other part of Veil Break, Mike McGee. It's a guy that I met up there at, okay, your voice, okay, yeah. Is that better though? Should be better. I turn my volume up on my box here. So we should be good to fro. Okay, good. Let's turn up a little bit more, just in case. I have a tendency to kind of trail off a little bit, so I want to make sure I'm getting all the audio that I can get. Okay, make sure this is volume's up on that. Yeah, that's good. Oh, whoops. Let's bring that back up. I am so excited to have David McGee here. I hope I didn't say Mike McGee. I may say Mike. Everyone's named Mike that I know. Every black person I know in Lexington is named Mike. It's amazing. David McGee, sorry. But you should check out some of his stuff on SoundCloud under the name that you see right here, Vierix Dreamcore. Has amazing stuff. I've collabed with him before. We need to collab again soon. Maybe on some Black Simulator stuff here, in terms of some audio. But we'll have to see what that goes. So I've been meaning to get with him and talk to him a little while, but busy, work, blah 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 blah. Excuses. Okay. You say I'm only in the right channel right here. Let's see here. I don't know where my mixer. I'm trying to make sure they don't sound, I'm in like one channel right now. That's why it's so important to have, I was in the OBS, okay, cool. Functional space. They generally aim to create functional aesthetics places with as much natural light as possible. Very helpful as always, Stan Farina, my other main man. And I'm not quite sure where that setting is at in terms of the audio. Oh, here it is. Duh. Down Mr. Mono, is that it? Does that do it? McKee? That's annoying. Okay. So that means that I need to have more windows up in here. Oh yeah, Stan, check this out. We'll talk about this later on, but... Hello. My name is Justin. We'll talk about what that's going to be later on. Okay, anyway. So let's make some choices here. We'll get some more natural light in here. Or if you're from Kentucky, light. And I'm part of the alt-right. The what? Alt-right. Nah, that's looking kind of weird. We'll try to make the floor the same size as the walls. Okay. That's a cluster fudge right there. This might be... I want this area to be the kitchen area for whatever reason. I don't want it to be, but I'll make it the kitchen area. Get this thing back up in there. Yay, fixed! Yeah, I was an architecture student before he was a software architect. Yeah, probably. I don't know who Mihai is. Does he owe me money? I can't have anyone turn the stairwell either. Okay. Alright, we'll get rid of these windows right here. This is why I love my people. Because they're like, bruh! That makes sense. Now I wish I could have studied that a little bit more before I came on the live stream, but we'll work through it, guys. You're here to help me, so I will receive your help. In the name of Jesus. Because I need a bathroom area, probably somewhere around here where he poops. Because everybody poops. Okay, cool. I have a feeling that Stan Farina poops the most out of everyone that I know. I just have a feeling about that. I don't know why. I'm kidding. Probably not. All right. Let's have him. I need to get a squatty potty in his house somehow. And then in there. Toilets. Here we go. Bam. And is this gonna be a living room? Sure. Yeah, it's usually by stairwells, so we're good with that. Nah. Ooh, I got it. So put this right here, right? And then we can put a couch right here. Alright. Oh man, not two couches, because he ain't about that life. Oh wow, this is the first battle music I've ever made for release. Let me clean this up for you guys for a second. Okay. So you're hearing right now the first battle music I ever made for release. It's not usable because it uses full loops, and I don't like full loops. And ironically, that's the new one. You guys heard that before. Okay. So, hopefully my levels are right in terms of when contrast with my voice to the music in the background. I don't want it to overtake me too much. Trying to find my TV here. That's a monitor. Could have sworn there's a TV around here. Well, we'll work with this, and then we'll maybe do some editing to where it'll look nice and pretty. This would have to be right here. Man, that looks kind of weird. I'm not finding what I'm looking for right now. Okay, theoretically, we'll put the TV right here. Theoretically, then we'll have to adjust it later on and do something with it. That setup is just not working for me. Let me put it like right here, really is where we need to put it at. Against this wall. Okay, so anyway. I don't even know what that's supposed to mean there, Stan Farina. Okay, very difficult with the Facebook games. I'm not gonna hate on Facebook games, even though it's a side of me that wants to, but I'm not gonna hate. Not gonna hate on them. Game, to me, a game is a game. For the most part, I think. I think other ones have more, have interesting value in them, and ones have very interesting social value with them. So, you know. I know hundreds of women that can design your world in a few hours. Hey, I might be looking for one. Be like, hey, I'll buy you some Facebook. Use some Facebook money to buy you some in-game things. So, which is not a bad deal, really. Let's see here. All right. Maybe I should investigate that some. Okay, so let's also from a gameplay standpoint make sure he's not gonna have some long winding stairway to get to from point A to point B. We'll shorten this up a little bit so it doesn't, you want to cut the corner quite as hard. Let's see. We'll work on the kitchen next. Shazama! Just the loveliest kitchen you've ever seen. Alright. Nice lovely sink there. And maybe put a phone right there. Because kids these days have landlines. No, they don't. Okay, stop that. All right. We'll put a clock right here in the floor so you know you can time your poops. See if you're regular or not. I'm just kidding. We're not gonna do that either. That closet stuff. Don't really see a lot of pantry stuff here. We'll use this mirror right here too. That is a steel box. It looks like not a mirror. I don't even know what this is. What is this supposed to be? A glass table? Oh, that's pretty nice. That's above Aaron's pay grade, but whatever. Let's see. Okay, we won't worry about the plant because he's not that kind of dude. We really won't even worry about the photos and things like that too much. I'll probably draw some. Oh, here we go. That's what I'm looking for. We'll probably end up. That's not what I'm looking for. Never mind. We'll probably end up using me custom drawing some pictures on the thing here for some things like Stan Farina's book, which is on Amazon now, called Francesco. Actually, let me find it here. Oh Lord Jesus. Okay, Francesco Agostino Bernardone, A Brief History of Our Tomorrow, which you can find that on Amazon. So I might give some cameos because there's some cameos in that book about what we're doing here, and it certainly does sound insane. That's why I stay away from Facebook games because that's intense for me. Cause I know I'll lose a whole bunch of time, and like, that's why I never got into MMOs, because I like the aspect of sharing a world with people. And I was like, you know what? If I start getting into MMOs, then you would just never see me again. There's no way I'm gonna stop at like an hour. You know, I already knew that. So rather than set myself up for failure, I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna stay away from them. The end. Maybe one day I will have, in the future, I will have time to really invest and have the privilege of indulging in such things. But right now, I just don't. There's too much to do. Too much assignment for what God wants me to do, and yeah, it's just too much. And I'd be mad at myself all the time. It's like, you spent 2 or 3 hours playing an MMO, and it's like, oh no. Because I barely have time to even game on single games these days. I just don't have time to. So, it wouldn't serve much purpose. Not attacking anybody who does play MMOs. I do MMOs should be playable for 4-hour increments. Yep. Nope. I agree with you though. And David's back with the Bacon Fries now. Should that be the name of a group somewhere? Bacon Fries. I listen to all their music all day long. If I had a group called Bacon Fries, I'd be all the way in, bruh. Be over. The closest I've heard of that is a song by Prince called Bacon Skin. It was just him doing like improv, ad-lib stuff, and it was amazing. It was really, really cool, and it was just him playing the drums, and he was talking to himself with another guy in the room, imaginary guy in the room called Alfred, and he was talking like an old man. Bacon Skin. Look it up on. Well, you can't really look up Prince stuff on the internet because Prince is beyond the internet, which is a weird thing for me to even say, but whatever. We'll say 1 and 2 right there, like that. This looks more aesthetically pleasing already, barely. I should use bacon. Right. I used to. I could barely get through a single player game. Oh really? Yeah. Because the most I've done multiplayer type of games is with fighting games, and that's because someone challenges me in Street Fighter, and then they have to put some respect on my name after that. Because yeah, I'm an old man in my Street Fighter years, in my formative Street Fighter years, but you know, I don't suck at it. Because when I was out back in the day when I was coming up, I was a guy, you know, who had all the video games when I was a kid. So I had all these video games and everything, and like the kids were always trying to come over to my house because, you know, I was talking about have all this stuff, you know, and they're like, thought it was madness and thought I was lying about it, and it turned out that I sure wasn't. So I was like the kind of the kid on the block to beat in Street Fighter or fighting games or whatever. So, because I was up against my older brother. My older brother is 6, sometimes 7 years older. Well, depending on the year, but he's like 6 years older than I am. So, you know, that makes a lot of difference in terms of coming up, in terms of which skill level and things like that. So I was kind of learning at a accelerated rate. So by the time that he got done with me, you know, I was a beast and continued to be a beast for the next 20 years. So, I got defeated by a guy named, where I just like, hands down was beaten, which had never really happened before like that. Just hands down beaten by this Lewis Jones and Chris McCoy. Cleaned my clock, and I was like, man. And then after that, I knew I was over the hill, and I stopped trying to be competitive with it, you know. So I was like, man, that's crazy. But anyway, guys, back to this, or black to this. And this is not going away for some reason, and it's really, really annoying. Oh, there it goes. Data collected. Thank you, HP, for collecting my data. All right. Okay, so what we're gonna do now is take this setup. I think something should go right here. I get it. we'll put like the coat rack right here or something like that, if there is a coat rack. And maybe we'll just have a runner rug or something like that, I don't know. We'll put like a runner rug right through here. And so when you first walk in, it's nice and cozy. Opens up into this area right here. You see the natural light coming in, get into your kitchen, so you can set your groceries down. Come in here, you can watch TV over here, and if you need to go take a boo-boo, for anyone else watching, in Blackanese, we go boo-boo. Go boo-boo. So, you need to go boo-boo right here. Oh. Going upstairs, then go up to this place, and then that's pretty much that. And I'm gonna trim down this area right here for next stream. Yeah, we'll do it that way. Okay. Hopefully, David, you enjoy your bacon fries. Bacon fries. Okay. All right. So, going to save image as. We'll just save that right here. Oops. We'll save that right here. And we'll call this, I'll select folder. That's what I want, yeah. Okay, it does not let me choose what I want to save it as, so it's like I do what I want. Should the bathroom have a hard floor tile? I'm not gonna worry about the tiles right here. I'm gonna have to draw those in separately. As a matter of fact, I'm going to delete probably all of this right here. So I have a fair assessment of the room. As a matter of fact, I should do that now. Oops, that is not the droid I'm looking for. There we go. It's okay, but I miss these little spots right here. That's okay. Okay. This checkered area right here, this for people who don't know about RPG Maker, this checkered area right here is just showing that this is nothing. That is a, if I were to say there's a PNG, there'd be nothing here. So I'm gonna do that again. Okay. And we're gonna bring it up right here. So the cool thing about this, we're going to get the dimensions. I like saying dimensions. It's nice and southern. Possible problem. Either I'm going to get this down a notch or raise this all up a notch because this is looking kind of weird. What do you guys think? Should I raise this floor up a notch and scoot all this back? Or should I just leave it the way that it was? What do you think? Because when I take this thing out, I want to be sure I can I don't have to like go back over and redo stuff. So I'm trying to make a hard decision on that now. Actually, let's just try it out and see what happens. Well, from the perspective outside, I might be able to like stick some windows here. That'll be upstairs. That'll be upstairs. I don't know, that looks kind of weird in that. That'll be upstairs, Dan. Yeah, because this is all going to be black, actually. Or African American. So, this might look better if it has thicker walls or whatever. Okay. Okay. And see, I'm going to go back over and redesign the top floor anyway, so I just want to kind of move the show along a little bit, literally. Okay, so let's go ahead and try to save this once again. Shazam. Alright, now then, what we're going to do is we're going to do some math. Actually, not going to do much math at all. I did. I'll get rid of that later. So we're gonna look at the dimensions of this. The height is 17 by 13. Okay, so that means that because I don't math as well as other people, which could be a thing to change. I take the pixel dimension 17 times the width of each grid is 48 by 48. So I take that and multiply the 48 by 48 by 48 pixels. So I'll take 17 and then multiply that by 48, and that's how I get the proper dimensions for this area right here. So it's 8. So I have 816 by 624. Now I had already made this floor above it, so that because I was designing the same floor, so they need to be uniform. So the numbers and dimensions I need are already in here. So let's go ahead and hit OK. And it'll produce to me this nice little honey-coated thing. So what I can do now is that I can open up as a layer. This map right here. And obviously the map is tiny. So what we're going to do is we're going to take it and do as a percentage 200%. I think 200% would do it. There we go. Yep, that's what I thought. So I have to double the size of it and put it in there. Just doggone it. Oh, whoops. Let's try that again. Okay. I was just trying to move it down a little bit and it didn't cooperate with me. As much as I like GIMP, because it is open source software, it can be kind of like, huh? Kind of like what? Kind of like, huh? So anyway. Okay. So now what I can do is get these to a certain specification. I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of that. this, that. If you guys say anything, and call this the light layer. This is my, and we'll call this one shadow. And we'll give a multiply for this, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so now, oops, no, I don't like the guidelines. I need the boundaries. Speaking of boundaries, there's a wonderful book called Boundaries by Henry Cloud. If you have some issues where people like to guilt trip you into, and pressure you into things that you don't like to be pressured into, and those are not working for you and your family and your life, it's called Boundaries by Henry Cloud. Wonderful book, because many entitled people out there, sometimes they're your family members and you don't know how to deal with that. So just a thought. Anyway, let's see. So we're going to put these as bricks right here. We'll put this underneath that. I'm just going to make these shapes. As such. Oh crap, messed up a little bit. Oh, in the wrong layer. I hate when I do that. I hate when I do that. Okay, let's try this again. Bam. We're just gonna take this whole thing actually, make it African American. Then we'll go back and fix it later. Or even better, while I'm being silly, doing it this way. Let's take this and then duplicate it and then just make this, let's make it black, if I can do that. Actually I need this, so I need my grid. 48 by 48, and we'll do some nice solid lines like that. There we go. Yeah, it's not gonna really work either. 'Cause I would like to just be like Shazam, but that leaves a few problems, obviously. Because all this stuff kind of gets caught up in it too, so. We'll do it the hard way. It's all good, it won't take that long. Anyway. Plus, I need to have the kind of stuff on a separate layer anyway, so. Back over this again. Oh, duh. Oh, this is Veil Break. Let's turn this one up right here. This song that the person Varix Dreamcore and I did together. It's not finished yet, so that's the jam right there.
It's not perfection, calling me back to yourself. Humanity imprinted, marked from the very start of universe, time, and space. Formed, designed to make manifest your grace. Trace of perfection, calling me back to yourself. Humanity imprinted, marked from the very start of universe, time, and space. Oh, formed, designed to make manifest your grace. Hello, visionary dreamer, searching the world for meaning. Well, meaningless, meaningless, and meaningless. Monotonously entrapped endeavors control heart, mind, and soul. Keep you complacent, be awakened. Keep you complacent, be awakened. The one you share the image with, by whom you were created for. Taste of perfection, calling me back to yourself. Humanity imprinted, marked from the very start of universe, time, and space. Formed, designed to make manifest your grace. Trace of perfection, calling me back to yourself. Humanity imprinted, marked from the very start. Universe, time, and space. Oh, formed, designed to make manifest your grace. Hello, visionary dreamer, searching the world for meaning.
Okay. Sorry. That song's right. Okay. Anyway. Oh man. Someone buried a wall between the bathroom and the entrance hall. I was wanting you to tell me if I was doing it wrong or not, Stan. Why do you tell me these things after I get started after it? See, this is why Stan Farina hates me. It's because of my blackness, and also because he lets me know these things after the fact. No, he doesn't do that. Oh, we'll have to figure that out later. Let's see here. So, what we can do here, because the windows, depending on where you're from, the windows is right here. So we're going to do a soft overlay of this, like that. So Then I can add some dynamic lighting. Skeleton could be interesting. Sure, we'll make him a biology major, right? So we'll have Aaron, the biology major. Oh, I see where you're going with that, Stan. You can't fool me. Is there a... Ah, here it is. Yeah, you must have seen that. It's right in the middle of it. Like, hey guys, look. Oh. Even better, in the entrance. Because he's kind of a troll. Well, I was gonna put in Blackpool in there, so if you wanted a continuing weird trope to kind of pop up and show up in there, then I do have plans to implement that in there already. Just an FYI. Okay. What we got here? We got this. So now we need to get some light in here. And again, it's going to be, what, yellow and blue, I think is what I had it? Yeah. Okay. So we're going to gradiate this. Actually, we'll do a side gradient like that. Yeah. We'll do that way, and then we'll take these objects. What the deuce? Oh, I know why. Okay, all this will be white. What? White. Okay, now then, we'll get some shade in here. Nice warm shadows. I think the object's natural shadows and everything should work in there pretty good, or pretty well, should it? I'm about out of time right now. Yeah. Mech. Machen. Okay. Oh, not completely okay. Oh boy! Okay. Now then, what we're going to do is, there's an eyelash in my eye, and that is devastating because I have very, very long eyelashes. Okay. So we're going to take this, and we're going to add it to what? Black Sim image pitches. Yeah. So this is going to be the bottom layer. Top, we'll put this as bottom, because this is the bottom layer of his house. Oh, whoops, didn't mean to do that. Sure. Okay. Now then, we'll get rid of that, and I'm gonna have to go back over and do some more work on terms of the lines and the outlines and all that jazz. So actually, I'll maybe do that now. I would just take normal, take this, then we're going to give it a spread and opacity up to whatever that is, and okay, we don't want that much. Yeah, that'll do, pig. That'll do. Okay, cool. There we go. Because obviously, you can, all these little problems right here should not be there. Export. Okay. Now then, we're gonna go for the light. I have to put the light above that, actually. And then we're going to take bottom, ground. I'm going to put this as top. I promise this will make sense in a second. Especially for the non-RPG maker people. Oops, I minimized my window here. Okay. So, now we have all this, what all it is. So now we're going to go into the game. Mama tried to shoot you, I did too. Mind what you did, you would make me blue. Sorry, there's a song that went to this, and it has lyrics to it, and I'm now singing lyrics to that song. Let me turn this down a little bit. Good lord. Okay. I'm now going to take what I did from upstairs, and where's my, here we go. Apply this like that. And I'll work on this being a much smoother transition. Oops. Later on. So we're going to do this as bottom house grind. Yep. Yep. And airline's top. We'll go right here with that. Yeah. So theoretically, this will show up in a particular way. Again, theoretically. And in order for that to really work, I need to get rid of all these layers right here. So we're going to destroy all this. And it's okay because I have saved it somewhere, so it's all good. Okay. And I'm going to start the game right here. So it's not going to load everything because there's a loader in another part of the house. So it's not going to load up like the popo meter and things like that. So. Oh, that's right. I did not make it an auto run thing. So we'll switch it, have a sub switch right here, then we'll go to here, and then after that we'll go A. So we'll switch A. So sub switch A will connect and say that it'll look at all this information, it'll run it down, and then after that it'll say control cell switch A. So a switch is basically exactly what it sounds like. It sounds like a switch. So therefore, when you go to this next page right here, it's going to go to control self switch A. So once this switch is on, it activates something. If you don't tell what to activate, it's not going to activate anything. But when I told it to activate something, it's going to activate this next page right here. Control self switch A. So it's going to go there and do absolutely nothing from then on. It's going to have an action button next to it. So it's going to do squat. It'd be dead, basically. All right. All black people have invisible floors in their houses. Duh! I know I do. Gosh. This is... And there's a place without any kind of textures or anything like that. So we're going to have to implement those textures in there later on. Because that's looking pretty wrong. But I'm going to do some things with it probably after you guys are logged off here, so I can get it up and going, because I'm really excited about these things right here. I just haven't had time to work on them the way I would like to work on them. So, yeah, we're going to get there. We're going to make it. I know we will. So that's what this looks like, which is not bad. So we want to look at least as good as this does right here. And we can straighten out these little bookcases and make them look more uniform and conformity to the rest of it. But yeah, there we go. Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to have to go back over and delete and then add these back in there, because it does this weird thing where, you know, there's a tile underneath of this. It won't be able to erase and be like, oh my god, what's happening? So I'm just going to have to take all this stuff, you know, and put it back in there. Then save it as an object. Then load it back into the game itself, and then put some collision next to it. So the way you kind of add collision the hard way is that you just go to the passable objects here, which are located somewhere. Oh, they're right here. So go to the passable objects, tile sets, Bob Saget. And then the little X will mean that you cannot pass through it, just like Gandalf. I mean, the Balrog. And the circle means that you can pass through it. So it's just about putting an X or an O next to what you need to put in next to. So you just have a nice little box right here for collision detection or whatever, and stick that in there. Then I can just take my imaginary box and then just line it all up all around, you know, the room where I need to line it up. And another neat thing you can do is you can, for example, set down an image in your parallax stuff. So, for example, in the previous room, this is all imaginary room or space right here, but because I have a parallax next to it, I can just set it like this, and there you go. I have a floor again. I can map out where I need to be mapped, what needs to be mapped out, all that stuff. So, yeah, it's gonna be a lot of work to refine it and everything, but Again, we gonna make it. I know we will. Yeah. I was gonna make a Michael Jackson spoof because I think remixing things in Michael Jackson's style is funny. It's like singing old hymnals. When I die tomorrow, hallelujah, baby. I'll fly away tomorrow. All right. I'm just done. Okay. So, Stan, if you didn't see this before, small announcement. I am noticing that with a lot of artists, we all seem to have the same kind of issues and problems. So I am wanting to help everyone all as much as I can to what I've learned personally about some things. So I really want to do like a little animated dilly, which wouldn't be too hard to do because I'm trying to make sure I scale everything way back so I don't put more work on myself. But once I put down the foundation for this, it'll be much easier on my life. But I want to have like a little animated avatar to explain things about just the ins and outs of, you know, life as an artist. No eyes. Okay, so I'm not going to work on that anytime with the pressing matter. I'm just going to kind of put the foundation for that slowly. But there's a lot of things that artists are looking at, and I'm keeping on hearing the same problems. So rather than me repeating myself over and over and over again, why don't I just have something to where me understanding artists can just have a full series of things to where I can explain that and help some people out. Because, like I said, I just keep hearing the same issues over and over again in terms of communication, in terms of how do I squeeze the most out of hours in my day, and these are all things I've wanted for years. Now that I'm finally doing them, I'm kind of like, my God, why would I not share this? So, but anyway, guys, Stan's probably horrified about this. Like, no, you're gonna go insane and be weird. No, not really. There's some software you can easily animate stuff for you. Please hit me up with that software. I saw one software. What was it called? It was on Steam. I forgot what it's called. But if you can hook me up with some information about where to put that, put some better animated stuff in there, because this is the last time I'm going to do this in the traditional hand-drawn 2D animation way, like the Disney way. This is the last time I'm going to do that because it just takes too much time. It's way too much time. That includes so. I want to make sure I'm able to animate smarter. I still want the traditional looking look about it and everything, but I just had to be smarter about this. So instead of just kind of plunging ahead in a obnoxiously obtuse way. So just throwing that out for you guys. But yes, software would be awesome. I think it was called like Animate. I forgot what the thing was called, but it seemed to be pretty good. And it was like 60 or 70 bucks. So I don't mind paying for software either. We've been blessed to where I can get some software where I need to get and things like that. But I definitely don't want to pay another $200 some odd for some stuff right now. Just nah. I want to work my way up into the software, into what I need and what I don't need. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and bounce off of here and probably go to church because I find that fun. To worship the Lord. I want a preacher who just sounds like that the entire time. He's up there and he's preaching. He's like, Stan be like, that's demonic, Justin. He's probably right. I'll probably leave. Like, this is making me uncomfortable. I can't understand the word the preacher is saying. Alright, guys. I love you very much. Check out some more live streams and everything. Hopefully you found this entertaining and everything. And, oh God, I don't think I can deal. Zombie preacher. That's antithetical to a lot of things, right? It's supposed to be not a living dead, but it's supposed to be the living alive. So, all right, guys. Loves and hugs. Check out some more streams. I also have a Patreon if you want to support that. It can be as little as $2 a month to. Well, you'll see the rewards on there as well. You get your name in the credits for my grinding show and all other shows that will be coming out through the pipeline as well. And there's also rewards where I release music to you. So either worship music that I come up with, or music for the game to release, or Black Simulator, or just something that I'm coming up with in terms of worship or whatever. So you get some music and some other rewards there too. Free builds of the games, of the demos when they come out and things like that. So it's pretty gnarly little deal, I think. That's just, but then again, I'm on plug-in, so that's not an unbiased opinion. But you can check it out on Patreon, on No Room on Patreon, No Room Fox on Patreon, if you want to support that. And guys, I love you very, very much. I really do. Thank you so much for actually coming through the entire stream and sticking with me. It means a lot to me, because it ain't gotta be that way. So, God bless, loves and hugs, and bye-bye.